Hey guys, what is going on? Today we have our third and final round of the Guts and Glory versus the blender system. Sorry, I had a hard time getting that out. The blender system, in my opinion, is one of the strongest systems out there when it comes to a don't system. As a matter of fact, I don't think there should be another don't system to even compare to the blender system. It has so much potential power. It is a grind. You have to stick with it again and again and again. It is a grinder system. There's no doubt about it. Now, with the Guts and Glory system that it's going up against is my personal system. It's not my system. What I mean is, that's the system I like to use. It's the one where you put your money in, you bet hard for a certain amount of rolls. In my example here is a 4-shot SOR. That SOR, once that SOR completes, what I'm going to do is regress everything down to table minimum. We're on a $10 table inside. So I cover the 5, 6, 8, 9 table minimum, and I collect and press. So the Guts and Glory is you bet hard for 4 shots, for 4 place bet wins, at which time afterward you regress down. The blender is you have $30 on your don't come bar, and that's, you let that just go and go. I almost think that the way I've been doing this whole thing is a little bit unfair. I'm thinking that I should double the amount of what we're doing for the blender system. So, but we'll see when we get there. Because I want to keep this as even as possible, but at the same time, this is how the blender is played. This is how the Guts and Glory is played. It's based on the table at that day. It's based on the shooters that day. So far, we've had random shooter that was an unbelievable random shooter that they just rolled and rolled and rolled. But at the same time, they had a couple of 11s come out at the wrong time, which really hurt the blender system. It took away the don't come bar, and losing $30 like that at a pop, it hurts. That really hurts. Then we had a controlled random, which that is, in the controlled random is whatever the croupier gives the shooter. We do not set the dice to any specific fashion. We just controlled grip in a controlled landing zone. That's what that controlled shooter is. We control the grip, and we have a landing zone that we try and hit, and we control as much as we can. We just is a random die set. So a controlled user was second, or controlled shooter was second. A controlled random shooter was second, and now the third and final stage, which is what I'm going to try and do my best at, a controlled shooter. So I want to try and cherry pick numbers. I want to try and cherry pick points. That's the role of a controlled shooter, is you want to try and maximize that profit. So I'm not a controlled shooter. I'm trying to be. I wish I were. I'm trying to get better. That's why I'm doing all this. But I'm putting these styles head to head, guys. So last stage is today. Come on with me. Guts and Glory versus the blender system. Controlled shooter, phase 3, round 3. Let's get this. Okay, so I still have the stacks up here, exactly where we left them last time. At any minute, luck can change. You know, the Guts and Glory could just be an absolute horrific, painful nightmare. At any minute, things could change. You just never know. And you have to be willing to accept the risks when you're playing such a system. When you throw your money out there, you're hoping to get that money back in as fast as possible. That's what it's all about. You bet hard so you can win big. At that time, that's when you regress. But at any minute, that lovely dream that you're playing in your head can become your worst nightmare. And you feel like you've been rammed by a train, if you know what I mean. But let's do this. Let's keep it up. What we have been doing, $10 for it is a $10 table, so the pass line shooter puts 10 down on his pass line. The blender shooter is going to put $30 on the DC, or on the don't pass. I would say DP, but that could also mean something else. So I don't say DP, I will say the don't. So here we go. The don't versus the pass. Let's get this. I hope you guys are doing well. I love you. Thank you very much for coming out, for watching. I hope that you're enjoying the series. quick series, but still a series. So I hope that you're enjoying it, and I hope that you're learning from it. That's what this is all about. I'm learning from it. I hope that you do the same. So, gonna try and make a point here. Let's get this done. 4-3, come out 7. Whew. Bad time for the 7. You have to be prepared for such things. Pick up this here. I want to say this too before we get going. On the come outs or after a point is hit, what have you, if there's money on the table, it is always on. Okay? If it's on the table, it's on. We do not turn off bets. Okay? Not during this exercise, not during any of this. We will not be turning off bets. So unless, we'll call out otherwise. 6-5, 5-4. Let's try that again. Let's move the landing zone back a little bit. Okay, here we go. 2. Lose the pass line, but Blender gets it right back. 2 will win in that instance. Cha-ching! And there you go. Things can change like that. I said in the last video, also, I'm trying out a new camera. So this camera is new. Trying to get the long shot. I'm not sure if I'm quite happy with it yet. It's still not as sharp as I want it to be. It's still very blurry. I've tried some different settings. I'm still working on it. So I'm using one of my old cameras down here as a dice cam, so you guys can kind of see what the dice are doing. So hopefully you enjoy the new. I'm going to change this around. I'm not having any luck with this. Let's start with the 5-4 or 4-5. I hope you guys are liking the new camera angles. So here we go, dice out. Oh, that had a nice rotation. Oh, 6-5 yo. Oop. There we go. 6-5 yo. I noticed that going through the air, those dice were like stuck together, rotating just like they need to be. So that's that. So, looking for a point here. You know what I'm going to do? While this is out, let's just do random to get a point, and then we can troubleshoot. 6-2-8, there you go. So 8 is the point. Blender. Start just like this. And the guts and glory goes right for it. You have to have guts. Buys the 4. Buys the 10. Oop, this side. 50. 50. Well, 60, 60, and 50. Put the back in. Here we go. I am not placing odds at this time. I'm using my place bet instead of odds at this time. Blender is set up, ready to go. 8 is. He's got his don't pass or don't come bar set. Let's get this. Now, the controlled shooter is just hoping to make points, but ultimately, is shooting for that 8. 6-2-2-6. Okay, here we go. 6-2-8. This travels up. Now, the DC, or the don't pass, comes down. Let's see, 8. There is $60 on the 8, so that's going to pay 70. So there you have it. The points are on. Everything is working. Okay. Now, the blender needs to fill this stopgap So 30 and 30. We cannot bet another don't pass or don't come bar at this time, so we just go back up on the don't pass. For those of you that are controlled shooters or trying to be controlled shooters, when you're coming out for a new point, do you set the dice or do you just lob them down there to get a point? 6-6, midnight train. The don't or the pass line loses, and the don't pass pushes. Get back out there. Nothing else changes on the board. Everything is on. And actually, now that I say that everything is on, I'll set the dice. Okay, here we go. Let's try and stick around that inside area again. Let's do 2662. There we go. Okay, dice out. Here we go. 628. This loses, but you get 35 for the place. We'll take that. We don't need this 8 anymore because we're not behind it, so we pull that down and put that right here. And the rack it goes. The place bet 8 on here pays 70. What Guts is going to do is throw it on 5. Instead of getting 70 with this 5, he makes it. He gets another $5 back in essence. So he's making this 70, 75. So I just take 75. This comes up. Okay, that's the second hit for Guts and Glory. Guts and Glory is looking for 2 more hits to make that 4-shot SOR. At this time, 8 is the point. 8 is the point. We want to avoid 11s for Guts and Glory, or excuse me, for Blender, we want to avoid 11s. Right now, I mean, Big Red would just make it even. Guts and Glory is still, everything is on. So here we go. Let's do this. Looking for an 8 at this time, but what I'll do, 5115. Let's concentrate on some 6s. And if we can get a hard 10 out of this, that'd be fun. Here we go. Dice out. 639. The don't will travel up to the 9. Now we have to protect that. So for the 6 and 8, the 30 will go behind it, back behind it. For the 6 and 8, we place bet 30 to protect that 30 behind. For the 5 and 9, the 30 will go behind, but the place bet will be a place 25. Either way on this, we come out ahead. If Big Red comes, we lose 25, but we get 30, so we're up 5. If the 9 comes, we lose 30, but we get 35, so we get 5. So depending, guys, I know I said this on every video, depending on the number, the place bet values will change by playing the Blender system. This is the way I like to play it. I don't know if it's the way that 36 plays it, but I like to play it this way. If you can come out ahead both ways, why not? Now we could play 30 there, and Big Red, it would just be an even swap. But a 9 hit would be more valuable. So it's all in how you want to play the system. Now, 9, $50 on the 9 will give Guts and Glory 70. So what I'm going to do, drop 5 and get 75. It's a matter of time before CP goes and spills some chips. Dropping 5, getting 75. Okay, so I need one more hit. So we need to get back out there on the don't come bar. The 9 is protected. We're still looking for more points on the Blender. So let's get this done. Okay, just looking to roll some numbers right now. Crash. 3-3. 6 the had way. Now, as I said before, if the DC goes to either 6 or 8, we need to match that value. So 30 went behind. We put 30 to protect that back end. So 30 is put in its place. Now that's our second point for the blender. So we need to get the third point for the blender at this time. So we have that ready to go. For Guts and Glory, 60 will pay 70. Drop 5, get 75. What it? That's it. That's my 4-shot SOR. That's how you do. That's how you do it. This is how it's done. The Guts and Glory system. I call it Guts and Glory. I think otherwise it's just called the SOR system or short game method. There's so many different names for it, but that's why this could potentially be so powerful. So at this time, let me go ahead and get these dice. So heart 6 was the number. Pull this back. Yeah. What I'm going to do at this time is for Guts and Glory, I'm going to regress to inside minimum. Okay guys, I think we're good to go. So I took the $10 that was going to go, or the $12 that was going to go to the 8. I put that back behind in odds. So here we go. So right now I'm shooting for the 8. So I'm going to go to this 2662. Let's get this done. But Blender needs another point out here, so maybe we can avoid the 8, but stay in the same zone. 549. That's a good hit. So this cancels this out. But he gets paid on the 25, which is going to pay 35. So he goes up a small amount of profit in that exchange. Everything stays the same otherwise. Now he's still looking for that number. So here's the 35. I'm going to take 30, go to the dump, take this 5, and rack it up. So he still needs that number. The 9 place bet for the Guts and Glory. 10 will be 14. It's a collect and press. So I'm just going to collect this at this time. Guys, thank you for coming out and watching. I hope that you guys are learning. Taking this for what it's worth, applying it to your own styles, to your own games. That's what it's meant for, and I hope you guys are enjoying this. Let's do 3, 2, 2, 3. In other words, this is a broken V. You know what? 4, 2, 2, 4. Let's try and hit that 6. Here we go. 4, 2, 6. I love shooting dice. I'm telling you, I love shooting the dice. Okay. 4, 2, 6. As you can see right here. Now, this, of course, goes up. That comes off. This goes away, but the place bet gets paid 35. We're going to take this 35. Do this, because we still need one more point. This goes in the rack. 6 will pay 14. What I'm going to do is do a full press on the 6. There we go. No, I'm not. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Yeah, no, I'm not. I'm just going to press it 1 unit because I like to collect 21. I think 21, it's not greedy. It's a great number. I like all those reds. Everything is fun. Okay, so we are good to go. Everything is good. We have the blenders plugged up. We still need one more point before we block that 8. So we need to block that 8. But as far as I can tell, let's try and hit a 5. As far as I can tell, you need your points in the back before you block that 8. Okay, here we go. $3, 3, 6. Almost got the 5. This comes down, just like before. That gets paid 35. We go profit of $5. It's a grind. It really is a grind. You have to just stick with it. And the place bet gets 21. I'm going to press the 5, 9, and back behind and take 6. So everything is pressed. Skadoosh. All right, here we go. Oh, apologize. Oh my goodness. Holy crap, excuse me. All right, sorry about that. Ben Shapiro just put out like 14 videos and I guess they all just kind of alerted. Okay, so we still need one more point. Trying to hit that 5 because, you know, 4s and 10s would be very lucrative. So let's try and get a hard 10. Let's try and get that hard 10. Here we go. 4, 2, 6 again. Boop, 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 boop. Profit of 5. 21. There's something so satisfying about collecting 21. I can't explain it. I don't know if you guys also, if you can check this out. My landmine chips that I have here, these are my souvenirs from the last time I went to Vegas years ago. Cheapest souvenirs you can get in Vegas. $1 chips from every casino. So I went out, every casino I went to kept a $1 chip. Cheapest souvenirs ever. $1 checks. Okay, we are still good to go, still looking for that point. Let's see if we can get the hard 10. 10 is very lucrative for both, really, but certainly for the blender system. Okay, here we go. 2, 1, treat him, tings, that'll work too. A much needed infusion, if I say so myself. 2, 1, treat him, tings. Those dice kicked off weird. They landed and they just kind of went in this odd direction. Okay, that's always nice. Let's do it this way. 2, 5, 4, 5, 6. Okay, here we go. Any 10 will work, but hard 10 would be nice. 6, 3, 9. Boop, boop, boop. Ultimately, for this system, for the blender system, this is what you want. You want repeat numbers, because every number, 6 or 9, every repeat number you hit, whether it be a little bit or a lot, you're going up in value in your chip rack. So ultimately, this is exactly what you want. It's a good system for both. Okay, 6, 3, 9, nice and tight together. See that? All right, here we go. Okay, so we've done 6, 5. Let's do 5, 4, 4, 5, 5, 6. Three, 2, 5. There's the 5 that we wanted, and that makes Blender happy. Now, 5s and 9s, 25 on this end, and he's sitting pretty. He's ready to go. 15, we'll pay 21, and I'll take it all day long. Sorry guys, just gonna clean this up. Sorry. Okay, here we go. 3, 2, 5. So the whole point of a controlled shooter, well, one of the points of a controlled shooter is repeating numbers. You don't want to be, scattered around. 5, 4, 5, 6. Want that 10. Six, 3, 9. I want that 10 so bad I can taste it. I know. Okay, this time. This comes down. Gets that. We can drop the 9 because we don't have another bet behind it. Back up in the don't. Oh, we didn't plug that 8 either. Woo! Sorry, I messed up there. I meant to plug this 8 for the last roll. Once I had all the points, once 3 points were out there, you plug that last number. Okay, this 9 gets guts, 21. You know what we're gonna do? I do enjoy taking 21, but taking 27 is never bad either. Okay, here we go. Excuse me, that's 28, not 27. Okay, what I'm gonna do, 5, 6. Let's try this one more time. 5, 6, 5, 4. There it is, hard 10. You know when you want it. Oh yeah, baby. Skadoosh, mother grabber. Oh gosh, hard 10. When you specifically try and set for a number and you hit it, oh, it just feels good. All right. I wasn't even on it, and I'm this excited. I didn't win a dollar, and I'm this excited. I'm so weird. Okay, now Blender is going to buy that 10 for a quarter, and also shore up that 8 for matching this. So, sitting so pretty, couldn't be better. All right, so everything is good. I'm going to press it. God, what did I do? Let's do 5, 6, 5, 4 again. See if we can nail it again. Let's get that hard 10 again. Sorry guys that this is a long video. I apologize. This is why I broke it up into 3. Okay, here we go. Oh, I thought I got it. 5, 1, 6. Let's make sure that this, yes. 5, 1, 6. Let's see. The don't loses. The do gets paid. We don't need that anymore, so rack them and stack them up. Put this over here. While we have that going, we take that other and pull it down. We're good there. Yeah, 5, 1, 6. Okay. That will pay 28. I'm going to drop 2. It pays 28. I'm dropping 2 to get 30. So 24 will pay 28. Paying 2, getting 30. So I'm going to collect it and be happy with it and love it, nourish it, pet it. Okay, let's see. He's covered 10, 5. We're coming out for another one. Let's do this. I want to get that 10 again. 5, 6. Let's do 5, 6, 4, 5. See if we can get that right rotation here. Here we go. Looking for the hard 10, or any 10 will work. 3, 1, 4. That's a great one too. 3, 1, 4. Oh, that's marvelous. Buying the 4. Bought. Okay, so now we fill this last empty open stage there. Perfect. We're good. 3, 1, 4 of them things. Okay, let's do this. 5, 6, 4, 5. Okay, let's get that 10. Oh, so close. 5, 4, 9. 5, 4, 9. Oh my gosh, come on. Just one extra. Would have killed you. 549. Oh, so close. That again is 28. What I'm going to do, 2, 28. Here's what I'm going to do. Pocket this. This goes to a quarter. This goes to 30. Yeah. This goes to a quarter. And this goes to a quarter. Skadoosh. Okay, 549. Everything's good. Let's do this. Let's reverse it. 5, 4, 5, 6. Let's do this. Can't tell. 6, 3, 9. One winner on that one. 25 will pay 35. Keep it going. Okay. We need 4. You know what? Let's get him a 4. 2, 1, 1, 2. Let's get you a hard 4 right now. I'll take an easy 4 though. Man, when you do it, it just feels good. Guys, mechanics, mechanics, mechanics. Learn yours. Repeat, repeat, repeat. What dice set works for you? Okay, we lose this. Gonna pay the VIG. Get the money. Take it down. Paying the VIG. Taking the money. Oh my gosh, that's just fun. Needing a number and hitting it on purpose is fun. What's this? Oh, it's coming down. All right. Now we just need another number. What do you guys want? Let's get him to the 9. How about that? All right. Dice out. Here we go. Five, 1, 6. That'll have to work. And with 6 and 8, we match it. 5, 1, 6. Guts gets 35. Again, guys, I apologize that this is going so long. I'm trying to go fast, but at the same time, I'm making sure I do it right. 1, 2, 3. We're plugged. Got to get the 8 covered. All right. Let's hit some 5s and 6s. 5s would be worth it. Okay, here we go. Six, 3, 9. We're close, but not enough rotations on that one. Okay, everything is good. Man, I don't know how long this video is, guys. I am sorry. You know what? I bet you that'll turn over. I bet you that'll turn over. Here we go. 5-6, yo. Okay, nothing happening for either player on that one. 2, 3, 3, 2. Let's do that. Okay, here we go. 6-5, yo. Nothing happening for either player. 2, 3, 3, 2. Sorry, guys. 4, 6, 10. There you go, baby. There you go. 4, 6, 10, baby. Skadoosh. All right. Lose the DC, pay the big, and collect the cheddar. Don't need that anymore out here. Hold off on this. Pocket that, baby. Get back up in that. Okay. Let's do this. 5, 4. 4, 5. 4, 4, 8. Frontline winner 8. Excuse me. That's just the wrong time to get the point. That's the wrong time. We didn't have that 8 covered. This will travel. The don't comes down. That's just the wrong time for it. Oh, this is big. And that, I am sorry. All right, for every 5, you get 6. Okay, everything is on. Now that's out there, you've got to cover that up. Back up on the don't pass. Okay, here we go. We want to stay safe here. 4, 2, 2, 4. Okay, dice out. 4, 4, heart 8. This comes down. This wins. Take it down, we don't need it. Back up here. And we're not covering that, that 8 again, not yet. 4, 4, heart 8. Okay, go back down here on a quarter. Okay. I really don't know what to shoot for right now. Okay, here we go. Six, 2, 8. Shit. That was not what I was trying to hit. I mean, it's good that I did from all the new players, but not the right time for. So, I mean, that hurts. That really hurts. Cover this up. Everything is on. Here we go. I don't know how long this last video is, guys, but I mean, I can't leave it in the balance, and I am sorry. 6, 4, 4, 6. I've got to play this through. So, see if we can hit 10s or 4s here. 10. Okay, so 1, 2, 3. Plug it. He buys the 10. The 10 has been bought. So now we both want a 10. 3, 4, 5. So I can go up to 30. Okay. Good, good, good. All right, here we go. We want this 10. We both put $10 down on the hard 10. Or $5 each hard 10. Because I think I can get this hard 10. I'm going to get this hard 10. If and it kills me, I'm going to get the hard 10. Here we go, dice out. Shooting for the 10. Eight hard. Hard 8. See. Oh, where's my 8? I forgot to put the 8 back up there. Shoot. Okay. This comes down. Gets paid 35. We don't need this anymore. So we're going to take that. Get back up. There. Alright. Now, I need to go back out here. Let's match what we have on the 6. Alright. This comes down for now. Okay, looking for the hard 10. Here we go. Well, we need to wait. Okay, here we go. $426. That cancels out. That moves up. This comes down. This gets paid, leaving $5 profit. 30 will get me 35 for the guts. Okay, everything is set. Stage is set. Here we go. 5, 6, 5, 4. Let's do 5, 6, 4, 5. That hard 10. I've got to fix this. I'm sorry. All right. 5, 6, 4, 5. Looking for the 10. The hard way. 415. Got half of it. This travels up. This comes down. This gets paid. This goes with it. This goes back in. Wait a minute. None of that just made sense. Okay. That travels up. That traveled down. And this gets paid. Leaving a $5 profit. Okay, there we go. Sorry, guys. I'm good now. And the Guts and Glory gets the 35. Five, 6. You know what? Let's reverse it. 5, 4, 5, 6. Two, 1, treat him, tings. There you go. Watch out. Oh, you saw it. You saw it. You saw it. You saw that. Good. All right, pick up the profits. Mercy, guys, I am sorry. This is a long one, but might as well make, it's the last one, so let's just push on, see what happens. 5, 4, 5, 6. Let's do 4, 5, 5, 6. Again, looking for that hard 10. 4, 5, 5, 6. Went 10 the hard way. Almost, come on. Travels up, we lose the hard 10. But that is a front line. Shoot, that was a bad time for the hard 10. Crap, sorry. Okay. You know what, guys? I mean, I'm sorry. This is going on for way too long. I apologize. I had no intention of this being a long video. Well, I knew it was going to be long, but I didn't know it was going to be this long. We're going to buy that 10. bind the tin to protect that tin. Okay, here we go. I mean, look, you can choose to watch this video or not. I can tell you now that in this time, on these 3 rounds, here's the Guts and Glory, here's 5s, here's the greens. So we're looking at well over 1,000s. And at this time, here's the don't. Now that's also, he has a lot left on the table, and that's what I'm gonna go to finish through here. But even once those are added, and if all the Guts and Glory goes away, there is a massively clear winner on all 3 sessions this time. I don't know what to do about that. 3-2, 3-6. Everything is on. Oh, and there you go, 617. That's that. That's when you pack it in and go away. 617. Everything was on. So let me get these out of the way. This comes, and these get paid. So now we'll be able to finally end this. I mean, I'm sorry, but at the same time, I'm not sorry. That was I feel like I just did some good shooting there, and I'm very proud of that. Okay, so let's stack it up. There you have it. After all that, the casino didn't get that much, and that's the whole point. Okay, now I'm going to count this up first and quickly, because we both started out with 500, right? Boop, 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 boop. Extra. 1, 2, 3, 50, 4, 25, 50, 75, so 475, 485, 487. So believe it or not, down about $23. So after all that, do you know betting $30 each bet, do you know what you get in comps for that? That's some pretty good comps. If they're keeping track of that, you're getting some damned good comps. That's not bad. Now, guys, I mean, I don't know if you want, here, let me get these out of the way. It was just the right rolling. It was the right time, the right rolls, the right table, whatever you want to call it. It was the right time for the Guts and Glory. Many times I'll come here and practice, and the Guts and Glory doesn't make its SOR. You know, all things being equal, it's not a foolproof system. Sometimes it's virtually impossible to get 4 to 5 rolls out of a shooter that are place bet hitters. 5 place bet hitting shots. That's including the point. So sometimes it's virtually impossible. It can't happen. They can't do it. And you know, I acknowledge that. There's no such thing as a foolproof method. There's methods that work most of the time, some of the time, and I think that the blender, if you follow it and grind through it, at the end of the day, you have the potential to make a lot consistently. Okay. 5, there's 50, 60. 1,000, 500, 600, 760. 1,760 for the Guts and Glory this time. Guys, again, I am so sorry that this was so long. I'm surprised the cameras didn't shut out. It is what it is. This has been the Guts and Glory versus the Blender as I see it. Please tell me what I did wrong. I'm sure you guys will. But at the same time, I hope that you enjoyed these videos, these trifecta videos, sessions, rounds. Hope that you learned from them. That's the whole point. I love you guys. I love you so much. Thank you forever, all the subscribers, everybody that's out there. I love you. And I'll be back for more. Let me know what you think. CP is out, my brothers and sisters, baby. Woo! Skadoosh! Man, that was freaking good rolling right there. Holy crap. Sheesh. That worked. God.